All right, guys. So the camera is not working today, so I thought I'd quickly do this video to walk you through the consulting. There's two slots have just unexpectedly opened up. This doesn't happen very often. So if you are someone who is interested in working with me one on one, specifically this, getting your testosterone to 800 to 1200 naturally, no TRT, no enclomiphene, no drugs that will mess your body up and cause a cascade of issues and then get yourself in a mess because so many people do that, um, then now would be a good time to take action. There's two slots, but I'm just going to walk you through the specifics of what this is and what you can expect and um, yeah, and then it's up to you whether you want to do something about it. So yeah, the goal with the consulting, I've been doing this for 5 years now. Taken quite a few guys to the 800 mark. Some guys have gone over. Um, it kind of depends on the guy, on someone's age, and whether or not they follow the plans. Um, there's guys in their 40s and a couple of guys in their 50s who've hit 800, and I wish I could get video testimonials from everyone. It would make my job easier, but people want to remain anonymous, and I do get that, and I respect people's privacy. But 800 is the goal, and it's without TRT. The amount of people I've seen who they start TRT or enclomiphene or some sort of anti-estrogen in some cases, and the problem is the body is a big complex machine with many different moving parts. You can't drastically alter via chemicals, via like really powerful drugs. You can't drastically alter one part and then expect none of the other parts to start falling apart. There's always some kind of knock on effect. Whereas if you do it the natural way, you don't have to worry about any of that. Guys taking things like cabergoline for high prolactin levels, it's just mental. Like you've just got to reverse what caused the high prolactin in the first place. But anyway, this is the goal naturally, and the guarantee is that we keep working together until you get there. Um, Hence, the lifetime thing. You can feel free to check in with me on WhatsApp at any time in the future. Um, and yes, it does require you to obviously follow the plans. Like there's got to be some sort of commitment, some sort of follow through, bit of discipline. Although I would argue the plans aren't that hard. Specifically, it's this is the foundation. So the testosterone meal plan, sleep optimization plan. I mean, this is very easy stuff. It's just literally changing a couple of habits. Um, the only hard part is the leg training. Yeah, the rest of it's really easy. And then the more accountable you are, I mean, this is just sending a couple of WhatsApp messages. It's really not difficult. Once a week is enough, although daily is ideal. But yeah, that's basically all you have to do. It's really not that hard. Um, and sometimes it takes an external pair of eyes to kind of look at some of your current habits, lifestyle, and make a few tweaks and a few adjustments for your situation. And obviously, getting blood work makes this a lot easier, but it's not 100% mandatory, especially if there's some glaringly obvious weaknesses or whatever things we can work on. If if you are already quite healthy, then I would say blood work becomes more important under those circumstances, but not 100% necessary. Uh, Tim was someone who was happy to do a video testimonial, and in 8 weeks, he got to, I think, 650 or so, close to 700 nanograms per deciliter. And then a few weeks later, he went over 700. Now, eventually, he went over 800. And this is in his late 30s. this paragraph needs editing because we have clarification. He definitely did continue to rise after that. Then we've got Hakeem. He had a really impressive physique transformation. Like, he already had some size, but then he packed on more size and got way leaner. Obviously, the beard adds to it as well. John lost genuinely 6% body fat in 6 weeks. This is the before, this is the after. Ridiculous fat loss transformation, and he gained like a tiny bit of muscle as well. Very impressive stuff. And yeah, obviously he wanted his head being cut off metaphorically. But here's the specifics in terms of what you get in the consulting. So it's 24/7 access to me on WhatsApp, which is the only place this is the only offer you're going to have that. Complete blood work analysis and suggestions for where to get it, the exact tests to get, because I've done quite a lot of blood work analysis now, and I've got quite a lot of knowledge of all these various companies and various tests across different countries: US, Australia, Canada, UK, obviously. And then personalized grocery shopping, which is part of the meal plan. It's kind of incorporated in there. Video recordings walking you through everything. And then all the ebooks and video courses are free, which is now worth $1,500, which is pretty insane. And then lifetime access to the Testosterone Squad, which is essentially priceless because it just goes on forever. And you also get the community side of things. So immediately you're getting $1,500 worth of value on top of the basic sort of fundamental plans, and unlimited access to me, and unlimited access to the Testosterone Squad. So you've got all the resources here that you could possibly need to get to 800 to 1200 total testosterone without TRT. The price is $900, which is so £750 if you're in the UK. It's a pretty reasonable investment into your own future, especially when you think about the next 10 to 20 years of productivity, especially for you guys who, are like me, you're self-employed, or you're a trader who needs to be focused, or you do some sort of services, I can't think of the word right now, but the harder you work, the more money you make, basically, is my point. This stuff adds up over time, because we're not just talking testosterone levels, we're talking about brain function, sleep quality, energy levels. It all ties in together. It all starts with the physical body, essentially. So yeah, there's 2 slots that have opened up, and it's first come, first serve. Usually when I do these announcements, they get filled up pretty quickly. So I'll put this link in the video description. Check it out if you're interested, and I'll potentially speak to you very soon.